Hey guys, what's up? Sean here, and I got a lesson for all you young, aspiring YouTubers who plan to do YouTube in the future or something like that. When you start a video and you're sick, especially, always make sure that you got the right microphone set as default for Sony Vegas so that it actually records it and doesn't just sound awful. Because I have my webcam set up as the microphone, and that means that, well, it sounds like I'm in a tunnel the entire time. So, here we go again. So I am sick, like I just said, so apologies if this gets kind of awful towards the end, because I already just did this video, and now I'm doing it again. But quickly, because I know I ran over last time, and I am already wasting too much time this time. So, hey guys, what's up? Sean here. I plan to do some daily content for Black Ops 3 for at least this month, starting this week. I have a plan as to how to do it. It's going to kind of be like vloggy, but it's going to be gameplay. So, it's not going to have a theme, but I have a game mode. They're going to be kind of short and sweet and just kind of things that I notice about the game as we go for the next month, whether that is just guns, perks, or rule changes, or things I want to see changed. Whatever it may be, we will kind of address that for the foreseeable future until I run out of things to address. That being said, this video is kind of about Arena. I will get to my specific thing with Arena at the end, but I want to, stress that this isn't about Arena's current broken state. And by broken state, I mean matching 14 people in an 8-man lobby and just all the weird things that have been going on with Arena. Things that I do want to see Arena change that are more core to Arena right now, that will obviously get changed, are Search and Destroy should be played to 6 rounds. I'm not really sure why that's not set like that. Third-person spectate should be disabled in there. And right now the bans don't actually work in Arena, which again I'm sure will be fixed, but say they ban the M8. If you have a class with an M8, it'll warn you that it's banned and tell you to change it. But if you actually leave it and go into the game, you can select that class. There is no actual restriction. So that's a problem, clearly. But I'm sure that'll be fixed probably by next week. But that is something that is going on right now. However, I kind of want to talk kind of Arena and competitive in general, and then a specific thing about Arena's ranking system that I'm not too fond of. So, by the way, just real quick, there is an Easter egg in this video as to one of the things I'm working on. See if you can find it. Long-time viewers, you'll probably figure it out. Short-term viewers probably have no clue. That video will have to wait because I have to rank up to get to where I want to be at. But, rest assured, it is coming. Anyway, so, first, they have the new ban and protect system, which basically similar to League of Legends and MOBAs in that sense. At the beginning of a competitive game, or the Pro Series, I think it's what's called, in Arena, each player gets a chance to ban or protect an item, which is a little bit different than the way MOBAs work. So for League of Legends, for example, each team bans 3 champions, so 6 champions are banned, and then you go through and draft your 5, and they draft their 5. In the ban and protect for Black Ops 3, what you do is you ban or protect an item. So instead of saying, I want to ban these and then let's pick our stuff, you say, okay, I think I personally want the M8, so I'm going to protect the M8, and that means that they can't ban the M8. So sometimes you take stuff away, or sometimes you make sure that you get to have something. Now, the way I want to see this system kind of evolve throughout the season and throughout this game is teams to build a strategy around what they choose to ban and protect, as opposed to banning things that are annoying or overpowered. So, what I mean by that is, today I've been kind of messing with this strategy that obviously would work better if my team was all in on the plan. But what I've been doing is I've been banning Flak Jacket in Hardpoint, and you could probably work this into Search and Destroy, but I've been doing it in Hardpoint specifically. So I ban Flak Jacket, and then what I do is I take Danger Close, which allows me to have 2 frag grenades, and I use that to kind of open up the hill, because I can go in, throw 2 frag grenades, no one has Flak Jacket, so if they get hit, they're probably going to die. Then you pick up something like the War Machine, or something like that, And in combination, this is a way to, develop a strategy. So if a team all did this and they all have 2 grenades, that's 8 grenades, you could blow the fucking building up, basically, with grenades all by yourself because of the strategy that you built around banning flak jackets. So I want to see it evolve into that, as opposed to, I don't want to deal with UAV. So I think things like UAV should just be restricted, just flat out. There is an option to do that. I went into a custom game to check. You can permanently restrict something. I assumed it was in there, but I wasn't sure. I know that Treyarch probably, and Activision and whoever's in charge this season, probably wants to see us do less permanent restricting than has been done in the past. And I think that's fine. But I do think that Rejack, as a specialist, should be removed. I don't know why it's in the game in general. I think it's super obnoxious, and I thought we got rid of Last Stand and Final Stand and all these things for this reason. But a good example of why it's annoying to me is today I was in a 2-on-1 situation in Search and Destroy. I came in, found one guy, shot him, immediately turned, so the other guy shot him and went to defuse the bomb. Turns out that second guy had Rejack. First of all, I didn't notice it. I don't know, does it make a sound? I have no idea what it does, honestly. But I didn't notice it. I didn't have sound on, so maybe it makes a really loud noise and I just should have heard it. But when I see 2 left alive on the scoreboard, and then I kill the 2, and then all of a sudden there's another guy who shoots me in the back, that's not cool. Because I thought that I misread it, that there was 3, or the scoreboard misprinted it. And I was really mad at myself. I was like, fuck, I choked. And I was like, oh no, I didn't. I did kill that guy. He just came back alive. There was also a smoke grenade at the time, so maybe I just couldn't see him. But that was super annoying. Like, I didn't like that at all. And I don't think that that's competitive, and I think that should be removed, because why should it be in there? Like, what purpose is that going to... Are we going to have to restrict Rejack all the time? And I see that, maybe it's not as annoying in Hardpoint, or Uplink, or Capture the Flag. I would also like to see Capture the Flag added to Arena right now, just to kind of test it out, because Capture the Flag is my love, is my life. I know Uplink has kind of dwarfed it since Advanced Warfare came out, but I would like to see Capture the Flag at least tried out in Arena for this first month, but that's another thing. So I know Rejack probably has worse side effects in Search and Destroy, but I think it should be restricted in general. I suppose you could go through and restrict it only in Search, I guess, but I don't know why bother with that complication. Because, like I said, I don't think it would be as effective in Hardpoint anyway, so I don't think anyone will be using it. So it just seems like one of those things to not... Why leave it up for no reason? Like Ghost back in Black Ops 1, when Treyarch made the competitive playlist, Ghost was restricted, although we had no kill streaks. So Ghost actually didn't do anything, but they restricted it so that no one took it for no reason, basically. So I think that's kind of Rejack's place. I don't think Rejack should be allowed in Search and Destroy, and therefore I think just restrict it outright to kind of clear up any confusion. I think that overall, I don't have too many other things I want to see restricted. I think Treyarch needs to watch the light machine guns. I think the Shiva, I think is what it's called, should be closely monitored as well, in terms of guns, but... I'm really... The LMGs are the one thing that I'm like, because do you want to have everyone banning LMGs before every game? That seems ridiculous, but I'm not sure how Treyarch would feel about restricting a whole class of weaponry, so we'll have to see on that. The only other thing I would say real quick is Sixth Sense, I think could maybe use a nerf. I don't think it should be able to find people that are below you and behind you. I think that's... In Search and Destroy, it seems really annoying. Same goes for Tracker. I'm not sure. Are they countered by the same perk? And is it Cold-Blooded or is it Ghost? Which one is it? I feel like it should be Cold-Blooded, but I'm not quite sure. I haven't actually gotten a chance to test it out. But that's the only other thing that I would say we should watch for competitive, other than trip mines and shock charges, which I think should just probably go in general. But real quick on the actual arena fundamental issue I have. I don't like the star rating system where it ranks you up by stars. And it's because I feel like I either totally lose or totally win. And I understand that you should win when you win and lose when you lose. But, I'm finishing, like, in this game, I'm going to lose. I'm going to have 55 kills, the highest score in the game. Like, I don't feel like that's as big of a loss as the guy on the bottom of my team. In another game, I had, like, 45 and 20, and then a guy on my team is 3 and 30. How is that my fault? Like, what did I do? Like, it's not my fucking problem that this guy has basically contributed nothing to our team. So, I wish it was more of a points-based system where, like, I win, I get 150. I lose 150, but if, do something with a score per minute. Like, you lose your placement times 10 or something. So, like, if you lose the game, you lose 80 if you're the last place guy or something like that, Something so if I'm first, I only lose 10 or something kind of along those lines, if you get what I'm saying. Maybe the multiplier might be a little bit different, but something where I don't feel like I completely lose. Because it's hard, to win 3 in a row to get the next ranking when you're dropping 50 bombs every hard point and still losing the game. It's like, I feel like no progress is being made, and I think it might frustrate people who aren't just playing to play competitive online, who are playing because of the ranking system. I could see a way that would be like, I'm making no progress, and then it's going to kind of force people to play in groups with their friends, which is good, but then other people are going to have to deal with 4-man parties, and that's probably not that great, so I'm just not feeling the love from that ranking system at the moment. But we'll talk more about Black Ops in general in the coming days and weeks, so for now, because I'm sick and my throat is killing me, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all later.